Kind of guesstimated that. So basically what I'm going to do now is get my pencil and draw around there, which will give me the template to cut out. Actually, once I've drawn around there, I might take it in just a bit further. I don't know yet, we'll see. Actually, I probably won't. I'm going to have to sort of like come out there a little bit, out there a little bit, out there a little bit, same at the bottom, because when you're drawing on the inside, the thickness of your pencil obviously brings the edge further out. So even if you just finish up going just a little bit too far in, it doesn't matter because you've got your frame. So, but what I'll do is draw around this again, going on by, I think it's about a mil or something, 2 mil. You'll know. So I'll redraw that all the way around there, and then same again, cut it out, start it off there with the Dremel drill bit. Basically Dremeled out the areas where I need to turn on the jigsaw, so I don't have to in each corner, so I can go straight across, pull it out and start from there, then go all the way up, and same from here, just go straight across. There you go, all done. It's got some tidying up to do in the corner there, it's fine there, not a problem. Just wondered where my frame is. Kind of stick it on the best I can. Oops, maybe a bit wonky, but you'll get the idea. Oh bugger. There you go. So I'll chop these off, these brackets. That'll be filled underneath. Black that out. Nice little frame for it. There you go. There you go. Corner where it started, you always get that. A bit of car body filler in there. Actually, what I think I'll use is a bit of car body filler, fiberglass and resin, or maybe just fiberglass and resin. So make a harder finish. I've used car body filler on it before, and if it's a very small area, it will crack. But recently I've started using fiberglass. You put the resin in because it'll just make it softer and more pliable, easy to get in. So yeah, a bit of sanding, a bit of shaping. There's a side bit. Okay, any tips? How do carpenters do it? Right, this top bit's got to go on and it's got to bend. So what I've done is tack it down, screw it down, and then I'll draw underneath, get the rough shape of it, cut it out, and then start screwing it in whatever area to hopefully get a decent bit. Yeah, see, if it's screwed down properly, there might be some gaps underneath though, just slight. They can be filled after once it's all screwed in place, just to get that sort of like arch on top. How a carpenter would do it, don't test me. I have to do it the way my dyslexic brain can manage it. But I've done it once, do it again. Right, back to the top again. If I was a carpenter, how would I get round this? I ain't got a clue. I'm not one. I don't profess to be one. Basically holding it down into shape, well, the best shape I can get, with screws on top. Did have a few gaps, not many actually, and I've filled them with fiberglass and resin. Mixed up the resin this time because it's just not very pliable on its own. Big bit of a gap I had up there, but once you sand that down you won't see it. I was thinking about propping it up in there once it's sort of set, I don't know. Get a bit more of a bend. Actually, as long as it's more bent at the front, well, curved over, that's all that seems to matter. Just like on the other one. And gone round here and there, a few little gaps with the fiberglass. That's about it for now. I'm going to wait for it to set. I'm going to tack it down, sand it all down. Once it's all tacked down and sanded down, I'm going to take those big screws out and fill them and see if it stays in place.